Breaking news in a Fox 10 News exclusive report at 5 o'clock. 2 Mobile police officers are accused of having inappropriate sexual relationships with local strippers. An MPD lieutenant is also accused of failing to supervise his officers in this case. And a former University of South Alabama officer is tied to these scandalous allegations. Our Letitia Bush has uncovered the details about it. Letitia?
I spoke directly with Mobile Police Chief James Barber and found out 2 MPD officers are accused of striking a deal that could cost them their jobs. There are city regulations local strip clubs have to abide by. 2 specialized law enforcement units made up by officers from local agencies make sure the clubs and the people working in them are following the rules. But 2 Mobile police officers are accused of not enforcing the law.
The allegations were that officers were involved in inappropriate sexual relationships with some of the strippers in these clubs.
Was it in exchange for something?
In exchange for non-enforcement.
The officers are accused of getting lap dances at multiple local strip clubs and engaging in sexual conduct in exchange for keeping quiet about the strippers' violations. A lieutenant is facing disciplinary action after allegedly failing to supervise the officers. Chief Barber says the initial complaint was filed by someone within the police department.
I think their intention was to expose it, was to stop that type of conduct from occurring within the very unit that was charged with regulating this industry.
Barber says these sexual relationships happened off-duty, but the ticket violations happened while on the job. The chief says a University of South Alabama officer was also linked to the allegations. Barber says the results of an internal investigation were handed over to the university's police department. We asked for the USA officer's identity, but the university says it does not comment on personnel issues. A disciplinary hearing is underway to determine if the MPD officers are guilty of the allegations. The maximum penalty, termination. Now, the police chief at USA is not commenting on the matter. A panel of 3 senior officers will decide if the officers are guilty. If found guilty, they will make a penalty recommendation to the chief. He will make the final call. Now, the chief tells us that decision will be made tomorrow. You'll be the first to know when that happens. Now, on Fox 10 News at 5:30, I'll break down the department charges these officers face.